On to you, Pisces. You have the Knight of Wands, the Eight of Wands, and then you, Pisces, have the Three of Cups. So, a lot of you, Pisces, are breaking away from, self-sabotaging behaviors. Specifically, um, um, acting like you're basically being blind to issues that another person has that you can see. You know, that's very telling that you can see. Um, that you can see. Um, uh, you, Pisces, see yourselves as individuals that other people want, but they like the utility of you. They don't necessarily they like you and they like the utility of you, Pisces, and that's part of the problem because they're only projecting their own delusions of grandeur onto you, as opposed to dating you. And you, Pisces, know this. So that's the reason why it is that you would move forward, do your own thing, and not even engage with a person on that level, right? Because what I'm seeing here is that you, Pisces, are looking for a person that can actually see you, right? But you are having fun though with the encounters that you're having, but you're not staying a very long time with them because they're showing you their dysfunctions and that they're not really up to par with who they would like to be, right? They're not actually up to par with you. They're not on your level. They don't know how to engage with you without treating you disrespectfully. So the Ten of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords here, you bring a lot of value to the table. You, Pisces, bring a lot of value to the table, to anyone's table. But a lot of the times people on some sadomasochistic stuff, they mistreat you. And again, they're projecting their own dysfunctions, their own grandiosity, their own delusions of grandeur onto you, as opposed to actually getting to know you. Because the difference between when a person is projecting versus when they're getting to know you, right? The majority of people in relationships today, my dear Pisces, are projecting. And how do you know? It's because they're dating people for money and status and all this stuff and for the gram and all of this, as opposed to trying to date to get to know themselves as well as the other person. They're taking into consideration the specifics and the uniqueness of that actual person. You understand what I'm saying? So if you, Pisces, like green and you love green, that's your favorite color is green, and then like a person has a choice of getting you a birthday gift, whether it's blue or whether it's green, but their favorite color is blue, right? And they know your favorite color is green, but literally it's the same thing. But then at the same time, it's also the same price. If they actually care about you, why would they get you blue? They will get you green because they know that you like green. Green is your favorite color. So they're getting you this green, I don't know, shirt, blouse, whatever the case may be. I don't know, skirt, I don't know, whatever the case may be, because they know that you exclusively like it because they actually taking you into consideration. So you've dealt with a lot of people who have some serious grandiosity that they need to kind of calm down from. And at the Four of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, and the Chariot, right, represents how, since that's the case, a lot of that's put you, Pisces, in a position where, truth be told, a lot of people don't really get a chance to actually experience your beauty, if you ask me. And that's what these three cards represent. The Four of Pentacles, Page of Swords, and the Chariot. People so much want to get you in a position the way that they want you. They don't actually get a chance to really see you, Pisces, do your own thing and discover the beauty that you, Pisces, actually are by finding out who you are who you are, not the projections that they're trying to put onto you. And see the Pisces, then you have the High Priestess and the Three of Wands, right? So these two cards right here represent how, and since that's the case, you're in a position now where, well, they are, where that's where the break in the relationship unfortunately occurs, because they are projecting onto you and they are mistreating you based upon their own projections, not who you actually are. Because this is where the disconnect is from when you treat someone well versus how it is that they're treating you. The disconnect is the better you treat them is the worse they treat you. Why? Because on some level, right, they don't want the treatment because they don't want to be treated well. On another level, this is what I was talking about these narratives, right? Using myself as an example, right? Because I put myself out there, right? Using myself as an example of misrepresentation, right? Deliberate misrepresentation that people put onto me is, I will cheat. I'm a terrible person. I go out of my way. And it's like, you stop it with the narratives. And this is the problem with the narratives. You don't understand that you can't run those narratives on everybody. It looks stupid because, again, it's the same situation between Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. Oh, all of this, and then further examination, the magnifying glass. It's like, come on. Come on. Is Johnny Depp an angel? Nah. But at the same time, he never claimed to be. But then at the same time, you can't run the, oh, he did this to me, because it's like, come on. Same thing when it comes to you, Pisces. They will project stuff onto you, Pisces, and they will grasp at straws for attributes that are not even a part of your character. And what I mean when I say they'll grasp at straws, I mean like, oh, you Pisces are treating them like trash. And it's like, you home every night. If y'all live together, you home every night. Even if you don't live together, right? You'll reach out to them when you have time. You're not living together. So they should have a life of their own. What are they doing? Waiting around for you to call them? They need to get up off their butt and do things too and have a life, right? Because in the spirit of truth, that leaves the door open for triangulation, right? When a person is just sitting around doing nothing, that leaves the door open for you Pisces to triangulate around them, right? And what happens when you Pisces see that and you don't choose to triangulate them? You don't choose to be their whole world, right? Right? That's a good thing. Why? Because this is what happens when people feel distraught and completely broken, excuse me, when a person leaves their life from a dysfunctional relationship because they triangulated the person. They made the person a whole world. That's what happens. So let's clarify some of these cards. Let's clarify the let's clarify the Chariot. Excuse me. Seven of Wands, Fool card, Justice, Hermit, and then Six of Swords, right? So that's my point, to clarify the Chariot, right? The Seven of Wands, the Fool, and the Justice card, right? To clarify this, is about how, again, you Pisces know who you are. And you won't even allow people to trying to make you their, you know what I mean? Like to make you their prophet or whatever the case may be. You won't even allow them to do that. You won't even allow them to do something like that. You know? Because you don't want to be worshipped. You know, you don't want to be worshipped, and you Pisces don't want to be discarded either. You just want to be treated fairly. And for some reason, that seems to grandiosity and sensationalism, as well as infamy and villainy, these extremes, these sensational internet extremes, seem to be a huge problem today. And for you Pisces, I just see how you Pisces are healthy, but you may be living in a very unhealthy society. Because you Pisces, honestly, y'all are ready to date. Y'all are dating healthily. Y'all are healthy. But the encounters that y'all are having are not very healthy. The Hermit, the Hermit and the Six of Swords right here represents how, because the situation. You all right, my love? I'll go ahead and find out if you're all right. Anyway, I love that woman. Anyway, the Hermit and the Six of Swords right here represents how, you know, you Pisces, you see the stuff that a lot of people are trying to hide, what they're trying to act like don't exist. They're trying to appear normal. They're trying to appear not even normal. They're trying to appear healthy. But you Pisces can see now more than ever that there's a lot of unhealthy people walking around. And you're right. You're right. And this is why it is that, furthermore, why you Pisces have to be very clear about whom you hang out with. You have to be very discerning about who you hang out with, because you got to peep game. You got to pay attention to this, the subtleties at first. You know, it's the subtleties. You know, people pedestalizing you. No, what you should be looking for is fairness in relationships. Don't be in relationships where people pedestalize you, right? Get off of the pedestal if they're doing that, right? But then at the same time, don't be in a relationship if a person is throwing you away either. If they're discarding you, if they're telling you you're trash, if they're trying to get you Pisces to perceive yourself in your own imagination, your own self-image of yourself to be lower, right? To don't be with someone who tries to get you Pisces to perceive yourself as not valuable or less valuable as a human being. You understand what I'm saying? Stay away from people who move like that. So let's clarify the Three of Wands. Five of Cups, Three of Wands, again, Seven of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, and then you have the Sun card. So to clarify the Three of Wands, right, which is you being better at this and not falling for the games that people play and moving forward when you do see stuff like that, right? So the Five of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles, this is part of what it is that they mean when they say that you attracted that in. It's because you're unable at one point to be able, a person is unable to see when a person is trying to hide their problems or hide the fact that they're not healthy and they're projecting their own whatever onto another person. But now that you Pisces have stepped out of that matrix because you now can see yourself correctly, right? Or more of an honest estimation. You want other people to look at you from a more honest estimation as well. And if they can't do that, that's when it is that you'll leave them alone. Very good. The Five of Pentacles and the Sun card is about because you realizing that people who pedestalize you as well as discard you, it's not a good thing regardless, because the pedestalizing is setting you up to be discarded, essentially. So that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Appreciate it. Love you, Pisces. Right? Watch your own back. We're actually heading to 20,000 subscribers. Smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the notification bell. Set that notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos. Also, too, the link, there's a link in the comment section called a Linktree link. Come through and get a personal reading from me. You know, if it'll help you out, come through and get one. Peace.